everyone, it's Zzoffer and I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at this tablet that was sent to me by the people at Gauman. I hope that's how you say it. If not, I am very sorry. So they sent over this tablet for me to test out and to share with you guys. I will have a link in the description to this model and also a link to their website. But here's what it looks like. It's this big. If you want to know specifics, please click the link because I'm not going to list them to you. Here is the pen. It has a little pen cap like this. And it is also chargeable, so you have to charge this pen. Boop, and then you just plug in this USB to your computer. And the tablet has a little holder for the pen, which I think is pretty cool. So if you want to like bring it somewhere, you can do that. So the tablet has these 12 I think they're called express keys, you know, the keys that you can program to be different things. I don't really use these personally, but I think that the way they're laid out, if you were gonna use them, is kind of nice. If you're into that, then you have a lot of options. And then you can probably also program all of these, which I didn't get into, but I think you can do that too. Okay, so let's try and draw something using this tablet. It's drawing time, and I really didn't know what to draw for this video because I've been very uninspired. There's nothing that I really feel like drawing for the most part, but I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Go lately, so I actually kind of felt like drawing myself as a Pokemon trainer. So I just went for that because inspiration is really hard to come by these days. So whenever I feel like drawing something, I go for that. So I'm sorry if you're not into Pokemon, but that's what we're doing today. I'm drawing myself with a bunch of Eeveelutions because Eevee is my favorite Pokemon. You know, they say an Eevee is a trainer's best friend, a ball of versatile fluff. You can make me fit your favorite trend, be it fire, ice, or other stuff. Bottom. I'm sorry I had to. If you don't know this song, this is a really great song done by Random Encounters. It's called the Eevee song. I think I might leave a link to it down below so you can go check it out. It's really good. It's really nice. But back to the drawing. Sorry for the intermission. I am drawing the Eeveelutions that are currently out on Pokemon Go, which is why there are only 5 of them. I don't know why, so don't ask me why. But I figured I would just draw all of the Eeveelutions that I had in Pokemon Go. Yes, I have all of the Eeveelutions. I also have all of them in shiny versions. So I've never drawn Pokemon ever. So I kind of had to figure out how I wanted to draw them. For the most part, they're kind of just in the Pokemon style. But you'll see later, I really struggled turning them or like drawing them in a way that looked nice in my style. You'll see something really creepy later. We'll get back to that. I also didn't know if I wanted to give myself a cap because it seems like every single Pokemon trainer ever is always wearing a cap. So I tried, but it just looked kind of weird. And it didn't really fit, and I would never wear a cap in real life, so I didn't go for that. But aside from that, the outfit is pretty much inspired by what I'm actually wearing in Pokemon Go. And then, of course, with my face on. Oh god, do you see it? Do you see the creepy Eevee eyes? Yeah, this is when I decided that the eyes were just gonna be like this. Gonna be ovals. Because those anime Eevee eyes were just turning out really weird and creepy, so I had to solve that issue. And this is just like a cute simple thing because sometimes I draw people with elongated circles for eyeballs too, so I figured I would just do that for the Eevees. Oh, and here's the Flareon. I think that the Flareon turned out the cutest out of all of these. It's just really cute. He looks like a little doggo or something. I like it. And then I think that the SPN turned out probably the worst of all of them because it's so like weird and majestic and skinny, and I was trying to draw it in a complicated pose, so it turned out kind of odd. So yeah. Which is actually kind of sad because I think my favorite Eeveelution might be SPN. at least of the ones that are in Pokemon Go this far. I really like SPN because it's just like, it's so cute. So feel free to let me know in the comments down below who your favorite Eeveelution is. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. As for the tablet, I found it actually to be pretty good to use. It has a really nice pressure sensitivity to it, which I wasn't expecting, to be honest, because a lot of the time cheaper tablet brands can have bad pressure sensitivity, but I feel like this one has a really nice pressure sensitivity, so that's definitely a big bonus. I did, however, have some problems when I wanted to set up the tablet because I already have a Wacom driver installed on my computer. The driver for this tablet was kind of acting up and being all weird and wouldn't let me use the pressure sensitivity on the tablet, and it was just messing everything up. And when I went into my drawing program, I could only use half of the screen for some reason. Even though I changed the settings to be the whole screen, there was something up. So I actually ended up putting off this review for a while because I didn't know what to do. And then I felt really bad about it, and they wrote me an email. So I figured it was about time that I actually used this tablet because they were so nice to send it to me. But I'm pretty happy that I finally got my stuff together and used this tablet because it's actually a really nice tablet. As you might know, the tablet market is pretty much dominated by Wacom. At the moment, some companies are starting to rival Wacom a bit with cheaper prices and tablets that are just as good. And I would say that this one is definitely one that can rival Wacom. I'm not going to replace my current Wacom tablet for this one instead, but what I mean is that if you're a beginner and you want a cheaper tablet to try it out, if you're not sure that you're into digital art, or you just don't have the money to buy an expensive tablet, I would definitely go for something like this one because it's actually really good. You don't have to compromise on the quality, and it's a lot cheaper than Wacom tablet. I don't remember how much it costs. You can click the link down below, and then I think it will ask you where you're from if you try to buy it, and then it'll take you to the Amazon page for that country, maybe. I'm not quite sure how it works, but I'm sure that you can figure that out because you're smart. But I would say that I didn't really have any issues working with this tablet after I got the driver to work. I didn't really experience any inconveniences or anything about this tablet aside from the fact that you do have to charge the pen. I charged mine once, and then I did this entire drawing, and I'm kind of embarrassed to say this, but this took me 5 hours to draw. But I did the entire thing, I think, without charging the pen, which is kind of nice that you don't have to do that all the time. So it's not as big as big of an inconvenience as you would think it is. So if you're a beginner and you're looking to get into digital art and you want a nice tablet, I would definitely recommend this one. And I am not just saying that because they sent me this tablet. I'm not sponsored or anything, so I can tell you my honest opinion. And my honest opinion is that this was actually surprisingly pleasant to work with. Ooh, I have one more critique about the tablet. It's a small thing, but it's that the pen doesn't come with a stand. So you can't just set it down in a stand, which is what I love about my Wacom tablet, that I can just grab my pen from the stand. Here, I'll have to lay the pen down on the table, and I'll have to... It's just slightly more inconvenient, but you know, it's not a big deal. So for the art, I was originally just gonna leave it with flat colors actually, but I couldn't help it. I had to put in some shading. So I decided to try and go for cel shading because I haven't done that in a while, and I wanted to see how it would look. And I actually really like it. I should do more cel shading because usually I try to do like this line art with half rendered coloring and it looks kind of weird, but I really like the blocky feel of the cel shading. And here I'm going in and coloring the lines, which just makes it look a bit softer and like, I don't know, it makes it look nice, a bit more subtle. That's just a thing that I really like to do, but I think it looks really nice with the cel shading. I also added some light here and there to make stuff look more reflective and more alive. Yeah. All in all, I'm pretty okay with how this turned out, and I enjoyed working with the tablet. The construction of some of the Eevees might not be the best, but you know, it's okay. But here is the finished piece, so that means that's it for this video. Remember to check the link in the description if you want to know more about Gauman. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. See you, bye!